Sometimes, the work is so, you try to be true. You feel sometimes it's on the verge of a kind of craziness, but it isn't really craziness. It's really getting the truest part of yourself out, and it's very hard, I mean, it's not easy, let's say. And yet it can be very simple at the same time.
Welcome back to another episode of Musings with Mary. I am Mary Muse, your host, and today we're going to be talking about the zodiac sign of Taurus. We are kind of smack dab in the middle of Taurus season right now. Sorry, this episode is coming a little bit late. Life got in the way, but in pure Taurus style, I have been patient with myself and I've just kind of allowed this to happen when it needed to happen. So here we are today. It's a beautiful Friday, a Venus day, which is perfect for Taurus because Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. Y'all heard my last episode about the first zodiac sign of Aries, in which I professed my love for Aries because for some reason I guess it makes sense because my Aries takes place within my first house as a late degree Pisces rising. And that might not mean anything to some of you, but to the people that speak astrology, y'all know what I mean. Taurus actually is in my second house. I have a Taurus Mercury and a Taurus Venus. So I am very much familiar with that Taurian energy. And I'm going to be talking about Taurus from that perspective today. I think that we probably all know a Taurus, right? It's a person that's born between, I believe it's April 19th to May 20th. Don't quote me on that. I think those days might be off by one. But it's those early spring babies, right? Early spring babies that are usually, I'm thinking about the Taurus sun people that I know. So that's the Taurus sun season, right? That time frame. I'm thinking about the Taurus sun people that I know. And I think every single one of them has a green thumb. They are all these like amazing growers. They are just able to make plants thrive. I do not have that aspect of Taurus within me. For some reason, I'm the opposite of that, and I really struggle to make plants grow. So that is an aspect of Taurus that I am a little jealous of. But even my own dad is a Taurus sun, and he just knows plants. He's just really good at making them thrive. And I think that's such a beautiful testament to like the energy of Taurus, since Taurus is Venusian. Venus, although it is a planet with no life on it, right? Symbolically, Venus and Venusian energy is very earthen, right? It's very connected to like the when I think Venus, I think of like an oasis. It's giving like Garden of Eden vibes, right? And so Taurus being ruled by Venus makes a lot of sense when it comes to that earthen gift that they have. They are an earth sign. They are fixed earth. And the fixed signs are the people that you want to go to whenever you need to like put your head down and get some shit done. So Aries was a cardinal sign. Cardinal energy are those self-starter types of people. That would be Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Now, when we move into fixed energy, if the cardinal people are the people that get shit started, the fixed energy people are the people that keep it going, that run the machine and get the job done, right? Then in our next episode about Gemini next month, it will be mutable energy, which is all about readjusting and reassessing and being able to change for the betterment of the system. Okay. And then it restarts, right? So all the way around the wheel, we go between cardinal, fixed, mutable, cardinal, fixed, mutable, and it goes all the way around 4 times. And so Taurus is the first fixed sign. It is very much the workhorse, right? Like think of just the symbolism of Taurus is the bull, right? We think of the bull when we think of Taurus. And what do we associate bull and like livestock animals with? It's that ability to pull great weight, right? Like they are able to shoulder great responsibility. They are very, I don't know if there's anything that I've learned about all the videos on social media of cows. It's that cows, obviously, like they're big, they're strong, but they're also sweet and loving and cuddly. Like they have that dualistic kind of side to them where they come off as this big, burly, strong animal, but they're also like very, very in touch with emotions. And your girl really wants to go to a sanctuary for retired farm animals, because I just want to hug a cow so bad. I've seen so many videos of people cuddling with cows, and I need to experience that in my life. Anyway, Taurus is so special in this way because they can come across as like very stubborn, right? So like with that energy comes, with that like bull energy comes that like ability to stick your ground and stay strong in the face of pressure, right? You can't really push a bull anywhere, but it also, on the same side, it also has this softness to it. And I want to share some insight from one of my favorite decks, which is called the Numinous. It's an astro deck. And you can't use this deck like an oracle deck where you pick cards, just for some inspiration. But I've been using it more, like over the last few years, I've been using it more as a learning tool. So today I picked out the Taurus and the Venus cards, and I want to read you the key words that they've selected for Taurus. First of all, they give Taurus the title of the bombshell. And I love that because of that connection with Venus. Taurus can be very, very interested in the finer things, right? Like they like to look good. They like to look put together. They enjoy quality items. Like they really can appreciate the work that's put into quality items because they are so connected to that like workhorse type of energy. But anyway, so the keywords on this card for Taurus, the bombshell, are earthy, practical, steadfast, productive, fertile, tactile, ample, worthy, ripe, pleasure-seeking, sensuous, blooming, solid, possessive, tenacious, loyal, patient, and deliberate. Oof, I love it so much. The imagery on the card has the bull with a bombshell chick posing beneath it with a big, I don't know, I think it's a carnation, an orange carnation, and peaches all around it. So it's this energy of abundance and connection to the fertile earth, right? And I love that it mentions pleasure-seeking, sensuous energy, because that's very Venusian, which leads me into the Venus card. In the Numinous deck, the card for Venus has the keyword of love, and the other descriptive words are beauty, harmony, romance, charm, receiving, sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, value, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgence, taste, and style. And those keywords bring me to like some of the stereotypes that I see around astro talk, astro Instagram. People always love to joke that the Taurian people only are worried about food. That like food is the key to a Taurus's heart. And I have to be honest, as a person with a Taurus Venus, I do love some good food. It is truly the key to my heart. So it is a little bit of for me personally, as a Taurus Venus, which I think makes it different than like a Taurus Sun person. Food is kind of the key to my heart. I love a good meal. And I love a good experience with a meal too. Like I love to go to new restaurants and try new things. And the sensuality of food is something that I've always really enjoyed. So, if you're a Taurus sun and you get mad at people saying that like Taurus people only care about food, and like if you need a Taurus to go somewhere, you just have to like wiggle the promise of food in front of their face and then they'll go. I know that might be frustrating for some people, but there is an aspect of truth to it. I don't think it's the only thing that Taurus is, drawn into, right? And of course, each zodiac sign has their own little stereotypes that get blown up. And that is certainly one of the ones that Taurus faces, I think. But I think that there's no shame in enjoying the sensual aspects of life. Of course, if you guys know me and what I do for a living, you know that I am a hedonist. I'm 100% a hedonist, which is just, I'll give you a specific definition. Hedonists believe that pleasure is the ultimate good and the primary goal of human life. So a hedonist or hedonism is the seeking of pleasure in life. And it directly opposes a lot of the religious beliefs that are in our world. But that is like the deconstruction that I've done is in my life, is to really accept that like we are spirits having a human experience, in my opinion. And I don't understand going through life feeling like we're not allowed to experience what is freely provided to us here on this earth, whether that means enjoying the feeling of laying down in the grass with the sun on your face, or the feeling of a soft blanket while your cat needs biscuits on top of you. Like these simple feelings, the experience of having a new type of food that becomes your favorite. There's so many things in life that are worth feeling and enjoying purely for the sensory experience that it provides. Of course, sex can be that. And I think that Taurus is very connected to not even just sexuality, but sensuality in a way that is simple and clear, right? And I think it's important to bring up that like Taurus is not the only sign that is ruled by Venus. Later on in the year, we'll be talking about Libra, who is also ruled by Venus, but in a very different way. Since Taurus is an earth sign, the aspect of Venus that Taurus exemplifies is that earthen type of energy that we've been talking about today. For Libra, it's a bit different because Libra is an air sign. And Venus is not only about that earthen kind of sensuality that is connected to, love and romance, but it also rules over things like values and, the exchange of wealth and of resources. And Libra is much more connected to that reciprocity energy. And we'll talk about that later. But I think it's interesting to know that like Venus can be looked at from all kinds of different directions. And Taurus also has that aspect of Venus within them as well, in that like Taurus wants to be, they want to receive as much as they give, right? Like they know their worth. They know that like the work they do is valuable and that they deserve good things. It definitely comes with this understanding. Being a Taurus comes with this understanding that like, yes, I'm valuable. You wouldn't have that bombshell energy attached to this sign if it wasn't a person that, didn't understand their own inherent worth, right? So I encourage you to look at your chart to see where Taurus lies, because Taurus can be such a great energy to work with, especially at this time of year, but any time of year you can totally work with this. If you're listening to this in October, totally, it's still a great time for you to be working with Taurus energy. Any of these zodiacs can be worked with at any time of the year. And I just think it's fun for me to kind of look at them while we're in their sun season, because the sun really shines the spotlight on them during this time. As I did in the last episode for Aries, I'm going to end with a little pep talk, a little poem, not quite, of sorts for Taurus that I wrote today. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you for listening. This is for Taurus. Taurus, new seeds, new earth. The feeling of your fingers digging into the dirt. Unafraid to dig down and get the job done. You're a bombshell, a bull, someone I can lean on. Sensual, pleasure-filled, Venusian Taurus. You know when to work and when to play, and you know how to wait for the best parts of the day. Taurus, fixed earth, fix your sights on the prize, because you know, deep down, that you're worth every penny, every minute, every time. Thank you for listening to today's podcast. I'm sending all my love to all the Taurians out there, whether you've got Taurus sun, moon, or rising, or any planet. I think that Taurus season is a beautiful time for us to plant new seeds and to really dig down into the earth to plant the future that we want to build. So I leave you with that. And I will see you guys in next week's episode. You can visit xoxo.com to see all of Mary's links. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast on all your favorite listening platforms. And if you feel inclined, leave a 5-star review for us. Musings with Mary is listener sponsored, so if you'd like to support the podcast, please check out our Patreon. Shout out to all our current patrons. Thank you so much for the support. We'll see you in the next episode.